Hi, welcome back to the next part of our tutorial series to build an e-bike. Today we try to make here the cables, and that will be it. Okay, we start. The first comes here, behind the wheel comes one out and goes straight to here. Here's the holder. So we get this thing here, Shift D, make a copy. Rotate Z 90 degrees, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down and bring it onto. So we have that. We must look where's the position original on the wheel. Yeah, so we are right here. And that goes then here along in the black one and comes from down here. Okay. So we start here at curve, Bezier curve, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. So first we must look where we are correctly in the middle between the gears and the metal there. There we start. Then we go in edit mode and we go to that point where it goes up to. So that means when we put them more without proportionality, more to the side, then from top we see we go down under them, the green one, and then we extrude and bring them up onto that with the float in the direction of the holder. So from here we extrude again and bring it behind the holder with direction to the float. Then we extrude again into the black one, but here we need to go more into, it is behind that, so we should have that flow and a little bit deeper. So that is the first one. We give them a thickness, so we go here and get full, then we take a depth, I think that can be good, resolution of 1 is enough, and then we have that cable running through. The only thing what we can do is here make it straight, so we grab that here and bring them there, and then extrude and bring it here to a straight part. And here we must surely get down under. So that is okay. Good, here is the float not so good, so that we make them a little bit easier floating. Here must play all the time with top view and side view to see in which direction that turns there. Here you see it, there we must go near. Then we must look from here, there we must go deeper, and then you must play as long as that is like you would. Good, you done that nearly, that here should be a little bit deeper, that a little bit higher. Maybe here it should be straighter. So we can give them here more straight. Here 2, then it goes up back. That is okay. Good, we look, it comes down under and goes over into and away. And we see it goes later upward, so we go here deeper and make it here shorter and here a little bit longer. Then top view, that shorter, that more on the float. Bring them down to, and that down to. From the top, here we must near to, here to, and bring them in the float. Nearly okay. So that's okay, we give them black gummy, so here black gummy, there we have it, that is okay. Then we see the next part is to go from here out, then here along to this point. Good, and we have 3 of these holders. So with Shift D, we take one of them, bring them onto, scale down, rotate X 90 degrees, rotate Z 90 degrees. So then we bring them to our bike, grab one there, can make it a little bit smaller, rotate, then Shift D, another one in the middle, and Shift D down there. So they we bring now onto the metal there. That should be there, but you must a little bit rotate them, but with local axis, and then rotate Z, so you can place them more naturally to that other metal thing there. So that we make with all. Bring them onto, a little bit rotation on the Z, and a little bit rotation in that direction, so that it fits more with the reference there. Last one, bring there, rotate Z a little, so we have that. Now we go here with the Bezier curve, add curve Bezier, rotate X90, scale down. Must look, it starts from down there, I think. Yeah, down there and long to that point there. Okay. So then we grab it and bring it here to start point, then middle point, grabbing positioning in the half of the roundness, here get in float, here get in float 2, then we go through the first one, so extrude before, I will say, and then grabbing get inflow, extrude again to the second one, and extrude to the third, and extrude to the last, that is here. So we have that. From the top view, we see now that the whole thing must more to the metal, near to the metal. So we bring it simply a little bit near to it. Now you see it goes through that, here too, and there too. Is perfect. The only thing here at the top, we must go more out, because it goes around that stuff there. Good. So we give here the same 3D on the full and a depth, such like that, resolution of 1, and then the material, the black gummy rough. So we have it there. I think it can be a little bit thicker, so we give them here a little bit more. I think that is good. Good. Then what I last see is this here must be smaller, so scale in Y. That can be more out. With the other stuff too. So we select here solid and click all this stuff there and get it a little bit out. So that looks better. Good. Go here to material mode. Then we see that here must be on this metal thing, so I push them up, and we need here this connection to that point, so we scale that in the set and then bring it upward, that we have here the possibility to get on the wheel for the brakes and fix it there. Now you see that isn't here long enough, so we must go back to the layer where we have it. That must be the 5th. Yeah. Here it is. Then we go there and take this whole thing there, and with proportional connected, grabbing and make them longer. Then we look at the first layer. Is it enough or not enough? It is enough. It fits perfectly. Good. The lamp now must be a little bit higher, so bring them a little bit higher there. Then what I seen too was we need a brake on the other side too. So we get this brake there. Shift D. And simply get here back to global, and then take here the mirror, interactive mirror, and then we have that top view, rotate, bring onto position, and a little bit deeper and a little bit leaning. And that is good. Good. We have done that too. Then here we need to close that. That is open in a moment. So add mesh cylinder simply, scale down, and give them a little rotation there. First scale in a set, give them a black plastic, so black plastic, and then simply rotate it and bring it in position. Scale a little. Then we can bevel here this top part, and then we got that. Good, we have that too. File, save. So we done that. Here we have a special one that should be a little bit bended, but that isn't possible because it is an instance, so X delete that. Then we get the original. That is on the 5th layer, I think. Yes, it is here. So Shift D, make a copy of them. Then we get in the values of them, and there you see group, and there we disable the group. We need original, and now it is the original. So we move that to the 1st layer. Then we go to the 1st layer. Then we rotate set minus 90 degrees. Oh, was wrong. So rotate set 180 degrees, scale down, bring up, bring it in position. I must look on which side it is. No, it is on the other side, so okay. Then it was right. So rotate set 180 and then rotate it that it fits with the bike itself, with the wheel. And you see, it's nearly there. Good. Then we need a little bend of this thing there. Let's see, we must middle that a little. Good. Then we get here the top part with proportional and grab that simply down. And rotate that. Then we get this look that we want to have. And maybe we bring them a little to the side so that we near on here a little bit down, but without proportional. I said without. So that, and a little rotate. Good. So from there the cable goes to the middle, then down there, and then up on the other side. So we try that. We make secure save, so save as, and then new version. Then we start with add curve, Bezier curve, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. We bring it to the start point, so top view, grabbing and positioning. You see we here at the start point. Then we need to go here down. So that means we go to top view. Then bring them here near to. Here it should be flowed out, so we have to make that here fit with the original there. And then from here we extrude downward, but we must control the flow. So we bring it here and there. And you must check all sides, I said that before. To get sure that it is in all directions the right. Good. Then we go here deeper, So extrude and bring them down there before the roundness. Look from the front and you see you must correct it to side. Then extrude and bring it here to this point. Get in float. So here in float. Then we look from the top and we see again we must retweak that. And then we follow this line up here. So extrude behind the roundness, get in float, and from the top, and you see we must go near 2. Here near 2. But we will see that when we have the thickness there, then we see it better. So we are there. Now we go here on, extrude and bring it here up to. Then we need to follow this part, but at the outer side here. Because I will show you that. When we see this picture here, there you see there is a holder then goes up to the first one he don't take, but there is a second and third one that goes up then on the other side there. So that means we follow them as the other one do that on the outer side to this middle point there. So we extrude it upward and extrude it to that point. Then we see we must go here more out, like on the other side too. And sure, we must give them here turn, so that it can turn to this position there. We can go a little bit more out. Good, looks good. So we go here back to our curve, give them a full, then the thickness, the depth, so it's like that, then a resolution of 1, and now you see when we have the thickness here it collides. So we go to top view and look that we get this colliding away. So we get this middle point here and bring them more to the Y, and then it flows around that. You see here we must go a little bit more into that, so we can correct that here, bring that more into. So we have that. That looks for me good. Here we come a little bit more to the side. Yes. And it floats here. Here we need a holder. I said it before that we made them. Here it should be in the float. So we get here this holder, Shift D, bring them here, and to the Y, and simply rotate them, bring them up to, a little bit to the side, a little bit down, check that it is in the right direction, so rotate X to bring them more in that direction. If you get the local axis, it's better to control that. So we have it there, we have it everywhere, so scale Y and bring it near 2. So that is 1, and I said it before, we need these 2 guys here on the other side, so Shift D, bring them there, then rotate in the other direction, and bring it on too, that our cable can flow to it. A little bit more rotation here. That is good. First one settled, and the second one, Shift D, bring them here, rotate, and bring them near to, a little bit to the side, a little bit to the Y, and simply place it correctly. Good, we give them black gummy material too, so here we get black gummy rough. So we have done that too. That is good. File, save. Next one I seen was, we have here this orange line that we make fast here. We must go to the original surely. That is on the 5th layer. Then we need wireframe to see. Then we want to make here this band on it, and it should be orange. So we'll make here a new material, say new, give them name orange. Then we select the loop, that here, and say assign that, and we take here an orange like that and assign that. Then we can go back to material mode in the view, and you see we got it there. Good, that was that one, and here is a green line, so we can make that there. And you see the shine here is other. That is a shading error here. Here we must plug in 2 loops. Then that is gone. Good. It should be green. So we go back to the 5th layer. We get here this bike. And you see we haven't here the loops. That is the shiny problem there. So we bring one to the top and one to the bottom, and then this shining is normal. So then we get here 2 loops in for this green line there, and give them here plus new material, we call it green, and give them a green, then assign. So we got that, and it is like the original should be. We bring it back to the middle, so with Alt G, and then back to 1st layer, and then we have that too. Good, that was that. That here we write down all with Blender stuff, and then we make here this thing ready next time, and the cables from here up to and down to, and then we see what we make next. So thanks for watching, see you in the next tutorial, bye.